In last video, we discussed about reflection of light, types of reflection, laws of reflection. So, reflection was bouncing back of light when it strikes at a surface, right? There are certain mirrors. See, there's one mirror at our home which we use daily to see ourselves. That mirror is known as plane mirror. Why a plane mirror? Because its surface is plane, right? In a mirror, one surface does the reflection and another surface is being silvered. So the mirror which is at our home is known as plane mirror. Other than plane mirror, there are mirrors known as spherical mirrors. As the name suggests, these mirrors are of are in shape of sphere or they are spherical in shape. So such mirrors whose reflecting surface is spherical are called as spherical mirrors. So you can write the definition also. The mirrors whose reflecting surface are spherical in shape are called spherical mirrors. Now, the reflecting surface can be made by two types. Either you can make the reflecting surface outwards or inwards. Either you can make a reflecting surface like this or like this. So, in spherical mirrors, the reflecting surface can be either inwards or outwards. This dotted line or this dashed lines are the silvered part of mirror. So this part, that is the inner part, is the reflecting surface. In this case, the outer part is reflecting surface and inner part is silvered. So spherical mirrors can be of these two types. Either the reflecting surface can be inwards or reflecting surface can be outwards. Now, the spherical mirror in which reflecting surface is inwards is known as concave mirror. So this mirror is concave mirror, is called as concave mirror, and the spherical mirror in which the reflecting surface is outwards is known as convex mirror. So these are the two types of spherical mirrors, concave mirror and convex mirror. Now if you want to define concave and convex, what you will do, you will define concave as the spherical mirror whose reflecting surface whose reflecting surface is inwards is known as concave mirror. And if you want to define convex mirror, you will say the spherical mirror whose reflecting surface is outwards is known as convex mirror. So these are two types of spherical mirrors. Now, before going further, we should learn about few terms related to these spherical mirrors. Now, if you see this part, the spherical part, this whole part is known as aperture. This whole part is known as aperture. The spelling is Aperture. Aperture. This whole part is known as aperture. The center part of this aperture, or you can say the center of this spherical part, is known as pole. The center part of spherical mirror is known as pole. It is denoted by capital P. Similarly, convex mirror would be having a pole too. Okay, now if you want to define what is pole, you will say the pole is the center part of spherical mirror or spherical part. The spherical part center is known as pole. Now, if you see, if you make it as an imaginary sphere, so it can form a circle also. If you try to complete it, it will form a shape of circle, and circle would be having a center. So the center of this spherical shape, the center of this spherical shape is known as center of curvature, right? This C is known as center of curvature. Now, if you draw this circle for convex also, the circle will be like this. It would be having a center. So it would be having also center of curvature. The difference is the center of curvature for concave mirror is towards left side, and for this it is right side. This is the difference between concave and convex. So this point, the center of this sphere, is known as center of curvature and is denoted by capital C. If you join a line from P to C, if you join a line from P to C, this line or this axis is known as principal axis. If you join a line from P to C, so this line is known as principal axis. Okay, so what are the terms that we have learned till now? Pole, center of curvature, and principal axis. The distance between pole and center of curvature. See, it is like a radius of a circle is known, it is denoted by capital R and is called radius of curvature. It is called radius of curvature, right? Similarly, for convex also we have radius of curvature, that is capital R. So the terms that we have learned till now is pole, center of curvature, and radius of curvature and principal axis.